what do we find is that, for example, if we use a Bayesian model, so we use a state space model, and so we need some Monte Carlo Markov chain simulations to build all the most probable posterior parameter distribution, so that kind of stuff. We see that we come up to a parameter which is 0.16 or 0.17, which is very close to 0, but nevertheless is the highest parameter that we have when we want to find the k of the Phillips curve. So when we estimate the parameters of the Phillips curve, we have the gamma forward or the gamma backward, we have the slope parameter and the unemployment gap. Then we find out that with the Bayesian model, using a new Keynesian Phillips curve, we find out that the parameter still is 0.17, which is pretty small, close to 0. And it tells us that even though we use some more complicated macroeconometric model, the flatness of the Phillips curve is a feature of our economic system. Therefore, we can, of course, for sure, we need to do some more grinding of macroeconometrics modeling, and to find out what has happened to the overall economic system and why we keep applying for work, but at the same time, even if we don't have any income, our expectation, they keep building up, and so the cost of living does not abate. Now, in general terms, we know that here, as we can read, we see that, for example, when the slope component, what gives us back? It tells us that for any 1 percentage point increase in the unemployment gap, this will reduce the inflation rate by only 0.05 percentage point. So what that means is that in our post-21st century, post-modern economic framework, it's somewhat ineffective managing aggregate demand.